birthday.
Thank you. Read.
Spence.
I didn't expect.
The most important thing that parents can teach their children
Welcome back. Hey, I missed you guys. Oh, we missed you more. Oh. I'm sorry. Hey, welcome back. Hi.
I missed you so much. You must be.
I'm so sorry.
What's this for?
It's for all the times you worried about me. I never said thank you.
Feels like old times.
It does.
Perfect.
Through the smoke, through the fire.
Look who I found. Spence. Good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Spence, okay? They're gonna come back on every time.
Oh, mommy to the rescue.
Mommy.
First piece for the birthday boy.
Do you know she's the only person in the whole world who calls me Spence?
Spence.
What comes in when you type the word death into a search engine. Death and his victims was a fairly popular literary and artistic theme throughout the Renaissance. Yeah, creepy. We are. You're coming with me, right?
No. Someone else on the plane who's a huge Skins fan.
Who?
Only person in the world who calls you Spence.
JJ.
She's a huge Redskins fan.
What should I say?
Slow parade of fears without price. Now I want to understand.
Fan of football.
I have done all that I could to see the evil and
If we have some time, I'll show you around.
Leon said we're looking at reason to...
Andre Chikatilo, one of the most prolific serial killers of the 20th century. By the time they found him, he'd killed more than 50. It's a fact that there are 12 times as many broken families in the U.S. than in Mexico. Some of us still are.
When we land, Morgan and Reed...
Is he still afraid of the dark?
Yeah, Reed, why are you?
Oh.
JJ, genius Dr. Reed let you win.
Nothing's happening.
Watch!
Well, hey. No matter what happens this time, we don't split up. Clear?
Crystal clear. Any question?
Return to tomorrow.
You cover the front. I'm gonna go around back. Hotch knows we came here. He'll come looking for us. We'll just wait him out.
No. Reed, are you sure we should split up? Today, to bring her home. The 3 victims were brunette.
For them.
What can you tell us about Anna's usual?
She doesn't play well with others, you know?
Anything. Ooh. He's kicking a lot today.
In the 3rd trimester, there was an average of 30 fetal movements per hour. Babies kick to explore movement and strengthen muscle.
Have you ever actually felt a baby kick? You feel that?
Does that freak you out?
No, not at all. Why does it freak you out?
Very much so.
Okay. Hey, guys. Hey, take care of yourself.
You too. Both of you.
You okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, you sure? Because there's something I wanted to ask you, but it can wait.
What is it?
Will and I were talking, and, we want you to be Henry's godfather.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Here, do you want to hold him? It's okay. Here you go. What'd you say?
Hi.
There you go.
Hello, Henry.
Well, if anything should happen to us, it's up to you and Garcia to make sure this boy gets into Yale.
Yale. Yale. Do you want to go to Yale, Henry? That was your godfather's safety school. Don't worry, I can get you into Caltech with one phone call. What are you doing here?
JJ! Garcia said you guys were on your way back tonight. Thought you could use a surprise. This room, I never smiled. I wanted at least one good memory to hold on to. Listen, they're already trying to close rank.
Does that language sound familiar to anyone else?
Anyone's gonna listen.
What do you mean?
Come on, drunk college students don't exactly want to hear they shouldn't talk to strangers.
Right.
Of course.
Colon?
Cullen, the vampire family from Twilight.
What's Twilight?
Did you ever read anything other than technical books?
Not much in English.
Okay, thanks. How's the profile coming?
I don't know, I never really feel ready, you know?
It'll be fine. I am gonna go talk to Tara's BFF before the media requests come in and it gets too crazy.
What's a BFF?
Best friend forever.
Should I go with you?
No, you have a profile to deliver.
You're right, I should probably work on it a little more.
Read.
What are you doing with my phone?
Derek, hey, Spence is ready for the profile. Why, yes, he is right here.
Thanks.
I'll be back.
Executes on the same few days every year.
Reed, did you find
It's gotta be personal for the uns.
It's an employee using
Bring free fiber optic installation.
Thanks. Hey, where's Rossi?
He's talking with Hotch and Morgan.
It's incredibly detailed.
Yeah, Detective Matt Spicer and his partner are the go-to guys for robbery homicide, Central Bureau, Newton Division, busiest in LA. We need to expand the search to all of Southern California. It could be in other cities with a quick ride on the freeways.
Yeah, will do.
Thanks, Garcia.
We're going live on the 11 o'clock news. You think he'll be watching?
It's late. You could already.
Dealing with it. He's acting out.
What you cook, I'll supervise, but we're gonna do this all together.
Our belts, our handbags, our skirts, and fashions change with the seasons.
Yes, boys are so boring. Pants, shoes, out the door.
Although it's not like men don't have their things. I dated a golfer once. He had 12 putters in his closet. But this conversation is reminding me I need new boots.
Oh, they're having a sale at...
I swear it's just a scratch.
I don't know, I count 2 cuts, 3 bruises, a black eye, and possibly a fractured rib. I'm not trying to tell you to do your job, but you should probably consider getting her a CAT scan.
Ignore him.
Based on the size of the victim's body, I think only an adult male would be able to lift her and move a hospital bed. So, what, are we looking at a team here?
Or an unsub with a young accomplice who's been coerced.
Won him over, right? The king fell in love and he decided not to execute her.
Not a strategy.
Different amputations.
All right, so what do you see, doctor?
This amputation was transtibial, but the survivor was transfemoral.
So his leg was cut below the knee and...
Nerve and vascular dissection was careful, well ligated. I mean, his unsub definitely knew what he was doing medically.
I thought you said the unsub wasn't a doctor.
I said he wasn't a surgeon, but his knowledge of anatomy and procedure shows definite medical training.
Maybe this is what he's been trying to hide from us.
Okay, great. Thanks.
When he had his victims.
It's harder to control.
How did he get the bruising? And I get the text.
I was in the middle of calculating force times distance times the coefficient of friction to determine how fast I can make a hairpin turn in a Prius.
You don't have a hybrid, Spence.
I know, but if I did, I'd want to know.
Hey,
Hey, weren't we just here?
Did your date understand?
The guy that works 3 jobs. Good. Maybe your unsub is killing sheep.
He's not going to admit it, but a desk job would be easier on Jack.
I'll suffocate.
You don't get it.
Why? Because I don't have kids? I would have.
Spence, you still will.
Dr. Reed, the ME just... You have any plans tonight?
Does sleep count as a plan?
I'm going to a Korean film festival in Georgetown. You can come with me if you want. A lot of the entries probably aren't subtitled yet, but I can do a simultaneous whisper translation while we watch.
Sounds fun. I'm really tired.
And when she didn't show up to work for...
My mom's not even here. Her psychiatrist said that she's doing really well on some new medication, so she decided to go on a supervised field trip to the Grand Canyon.
That's great, isn't it?
No, it is great. It's just, I guess I kind of can't believe that she didn't tell me about it, you know? This is someone that used to literally write me a letter daily at one point.
I see. You think she forgot about you? Spence, you should be happy. This means she's getting better. Now, she's not constantly checking in.
You're right, I know.
Griff, there's...
Sorry you didn't get to see your mom.
It's okay. You know, I guess now I know what a parent feels like when their kid grows up. Someone's dependent on you for so long, and then suddenly they're off living their own life and they don't really need you anymore.
Except she's the parent, and that's how it should be.
Hello, hi, welcome back. This came.
At least. Oh, and Spence, I showed him the picture of when you first visited, and he started kicking his little legs, and he smiled real big.
Who wouldn't get excited?
What about Violet? Do you know her real name?
Paige.
I haven't finished it yet.
You miss him, huh?
Fear.
Okay. Hi, what's up?
Garcia found a frostbite victim, admitted to the hospital 3 years ago by the name of Tom Fallon, completely off the grid, just like Sarah, but his mother, Mary, still lives in town.
Great, let's go.
Kate and Morgan already went when we couldn't find you, which is why I've been waiting here for 24 minutes and 18 seconds, so that maybe we can finally talk about what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You're obviously displaying symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, which absolutely makes sense. We're coming upon a year since your abduction and torture, and anniversary dates have a power all their own, not to mention the fact that seasonal weather changes bring back smells that you probably now can only associate with the initial event. All that I'm saying is that what you're going through is entirely textbook.
In here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop being you.
I can't help it.
Yes, you can. You can. You think you know what's going on, but you don't.
Well, then explain it to me, JJ, because all I know is my friend is hurting, and when I see her in pain, I want to make it stop.
All right. All right. Give me a word.
A word?
A term. A label. Something that explains what I have, because it is bigger than PTSD, and right now, that word is Tavon. Tavon Ascari.
The man who tortured you?
Oh, he was more than that. He was my partner in Afghanistan. I didn't know he was a
double agent. I know, I read the file. You were attempting to extract intel from a woman named Nadia. He set a trap and he killed Nadia and her daughter. Listen, JJ, you cannot blame yourself for that.
The Humvee. Was that in the file?
Yeah, you almost caught him. He set an IED to take out your convoy. And I know you were wounded.
I was pregnant. You see, if I had never gotten involved, Nadia and her daughter would still be alive, and Henry would have a little... I can't let this go. I can't. What is the word for that, Spence?
I don't know.
This stays between us. Okay? Okay.
Feeling any better?
Sorry?
Thought maybe reuniting a family would...
No. I'm glad I did my job, but this doesn't go away because of some surrogate. You know who does think that way?
Serial killers?
Yeah.
I couldn't find that word. And the Eiffel Tower, and the best part of all was that on the flight back, Mom walked me through every moment of it. I didn't even have to prompt her.
Caseload?
Lewis is gonna be sorry she missed you.
Enough to dig in. I mean, no...
Part of our team, and now she's the unit chief for Interpol.
Well, Hotch is off on a TDY.
Yeah, so?
I had 14 hours. I think I win, right?
Who had 11?
You all right? It's open.
Of course.
Dumb mail. Whatever Lindsay did, we have to assume your mom's still alive. Hey.
I'm really scared. This is who I am now.
Don't say that.
Jennifer, you don't know.
I do know. I know 2 inmates, Frazier and Durson, killed your friend Delgado in front of you. And I know they wanted you to move their heroin, and I also know that if you didn't, you would have been next, right? Spence, anyone in your spot would have done the same thing.
You wouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have, Spence. If someone was threatening my life, you bet your ass I would. It doesn't make you a bad person. Because you know who does think like that? That in you doing what you had to do to survive somehow makes you a psychopath? She does. She does. She does. Because she knows.
That's the secret.
A river to cross, one more storm to go through. You've only got one more journey to walk. I know the walk.
You know other. Martin Luther.
I'd love to get a piece of that, huh?
It's okay. It's not my first time in a prison. I can handle it.
I don't want them looking at you.
I know. I don't either, but if that's the price I have to pay to see you, I'm okay with that. So listen, there are some other things we should talk about. We got your full panel tox screen results. They were negative for scopolamine.
It's the only way to prove that Scratch is behind all of this.
We'll find another way. Look, it was too late by the time we took that blood test. You must have metabolized everything.
He's gonna get away with it.
Spence.
He's gonna get away with it.
We're not gonna let him. We're gonna get you out of here. I promise. And we are gonna get that psychopath, and we are gonna clear your name. Just please, keep your head down and focus on that. Okay?
You'll have to
What's that?
It's a present from Henry. So that is you, and that is him. It's from that day we went to the park.
It's beautiful. Tell him I love it.
Visiting hours are over.
You stay strong.
Woman found out she was pregnant. What about Kylie Pritchard and some of the other missing teens?
Spence, we drove around the entire property. There's nothing here except the ground we're standing on.
The ground we're standing on.
What?
In the 1990s, the government closed and abandoned military installations across America.
You and microorganisms. Now it's not ringing a bell.
Well, I'm not all that bothered by it anymore.
I guess all those days in the prison yard, germs don't seem so bad.
That's great, Spence. Here, dig in.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
You can't?
You'd think the guy could keep it tucked in until at least after that.
Do you keep a log of what music is played here? Come on!
Spence. I've always loved you. And I was just too scared to say it before. And now things are just really too complicated to say it now. I'm sorry. But you should know.
Do you think the lady...
No, the lady's bluffing because she has a tell.
No, I don't.
Full boat from the sassy Dr. Reed. Oh, a straight flush. That has to hurt.
Gentlemen.
I think that Reed is speechless.
Guess I'm a better liar than you thought.
The love in the world couldn't save me. Kneel with me, stay with me, just stay for all that I through. Same people, different party. All of the love in the world couldn't save me.
I have just made this up. I call it the Rossi. It is served in a crystal goblet. That is with a C and one L. It is distinguished, it's reliable, it's a little sweet with just the right.
Ain't no water. No problem.
Hey. So I didn't get a chance to say it back there, but thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome. You okay?
Yeah. But Luke was right, though. 2 guns, huh? How long have you been wearing an ankle holster?
Around the time I got out of prison.
Right. Look, so what I said back there, I needed to say something that would get his attention, and I needed to say something that would get your attention, you know? So I just needed to throw him off balance.
Jennifer. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Do you mean it?
Guys, they're about to cut the cake. Great, we'll be right there. Okay.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. The chances.
2 souls that are always meant to be together. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes a parallel universe or something, but the thing about twin flames is that nothing can keep them apart. They are a magic unto themselves, and together they light the way for all of us.
Did I ever tell you about the Redskins game? Gosh, 14 years ago now? Well, Spence got us good tickets. Actually, Gideon gave them to him and talked him into asking me to go. So, you know, I just figured all the youngest team members should hang out, so I, of course, asked Garcia to come along. Well, it turns out Morgan and Hodge were giving him pointers on the side, thinking it was gonna be a date. Gosh, I mean, he'd never been on one before. Yeah, poor Spence, he didn't know what to do. I'm just glad he forgave me. He adores you. And it sounds like that was the beginning of something even better. The 3 of you have been inseparable since I met you.
To the hazy walls are caving
Let me know if you need anything. Books, food, shoulder to cry on.
What was that last one? All right, just please keep your phone handy.
Where's your mom now?
Oh, she's saying goodbye to Garcia. She wants me to drive her back to Pennsylvania tonight.
I will give her my love.
Yeah, I will. Spence, have you ever projected yourself into an imagined future?
You know, given that particles can't travel faster than the speed of light, it's always kind of felt like pointless speculation. You have to obviously solve that first.
Yeah, you're right. We would definitely have to solve that first.
But to answer your question, yes, I actually have 3 or 4 imagined futures.
Really?
You sound surprised.
I am. Tell me about it someday.
It's a date.
Okay.
Makes you wish you could go back in time and make sure you made the right choices.
So Will is outside right now. Whoa! Oh my! Whoa! I got you. Sorry. Agents!
JJ, what's your location? JJ, do you copy? JJ!
It's okay, I got you. You're gonna be okay, just stay with me, okay? Stay with me and keep breathing. JJ's down, she's been hit, we need an ambulance now.
Crash cart's in 5, I'll move it over.
I got a heartbeat.
And I don't know how I didn't realize that you were missing sooner. I'm so sorry. I know things between the two of us have been kind of weird lately. Ever since you said you loved me. You said it and I heard it, and the thing is, I don't know what to do with that. I mean, I know why you said it, I just don't know. Maybe you meant it. And if you did, what does that mean? You didn't bring it up after the wedding. I didn't either. Because I didn't know how to talk to you about it, so instead I just stopped talking to you, and that is not what I meant to happen. And now, all of a sudden, none of that matters. All that matters is that you wake up, and then I get to have more time with you. Because I can't imagine my life without you in it. Please don't leave me. I should have found you sooner.
Spence, you saved my life. Again. I'm glad you're here.
You're my best friend. Where else would I be? I should go. I'm gonna let you get some rest.
No, not yet. I've missed you.
Me too.
It's my fault. That things have been weird between the two of us. What I said, we need to talk about it.
No, we don't, and I shouldn't have let it drive a wedge between us.
I needed to say something real, and that's what came out. And I'm so sorry. I never meant to do that to you. I was prepared to take that secret to the grave. But now it's out. And I can't lie to you and say I didn't mean it. I do love you. You were my first love. And I'll always love you. I know that's not fair. I love Will and the boys too. They made me who I am. But so have you. You're such a big piece of my heart. And you always will be. Maybe if things were different, but I sometimes think about that. I just want you to know that I never meant to hurt you. I just want you to be happy. And I want us to be okay.
I know you do. We are.
So this is a new look for you.
What do you think?
I like it. But what did you do on a Saturday to get you into it?
Just, I had a conversation.
Oh, conversation. Well, whoever this conversation was with, just put a smile on your face I haven't seen in a really long time. So, you know, there's only so many people that can fit in that delivery room, so.
Oh, wait, I should say hello to the baby.
And you will. You know, a week from now. And the baby will still be a baby. And we will have two very tired parents that will want your help.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you weren't an FBI agent, what would you do?
Promise not to laugh. A cowboy.
A cowboy?
I'd, you know, have some horses, a few cattle, be surrounded by nature.
And what would you do with cattle?
You know, look at them, pet them. I hadn't really thought about that, but I'll figure it out.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
And you're there with Will and the boys. You run the flower shop on Hickory Street. It's this cute little street in a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. And Rossi's there. He runs a saloon, which he lives above. And Garcia has a sanctuary care physician.
Okay, that was gross, and I'm gonna change the subject. Can the two of you keep a secret?